me that faith that he was having. They gave me some vision also, that I was actually not knowing that thing, but you just think of that time, what was the situation. And the most important thing was the products, we have to go all the way to Malaysia, and if not that, if you want to do bank transfer, it was very difficult in India. Everybody knows that sending money to outside country, it is very difficult. And after that also, getting products from that another country was also difficult. So not only it was the money, it was time, and so many things were involved at that period of time. And we started anyhow. Michael.
That's good, Samir. Thank you very much. I think we should pick up one point here. The persistence that played a part in getting you back. The follow-up by Sam that got you back into this business. A lot of us, when we meet the situation like yours, when you reject, we would just give up and go away. If we give up and go away, we would have lost that 001 from India. Wonderful, Samir.
Okay, Michael, I have
Yes.
the photo of I have a photo of Samir here to share. Would you all be interested to see the photo of how Samir look?
Put it up, please.
This was back in December 2014. That's Samir. It looks very different, doesn't it?
Yeah, now he got a more prosperous look.
Right. Okay. Unrecognizable, Samir. You were definitely very thin then, and
it looked like that is my father.
Cannot be.
And I was a bit overweight at that point in time. Yeah. Okay, back to you, Samir.
Samir, what actually eventually made you change your mind to join Kangen? What were some of the things that happened along the way?
I think if the things are going to happen, and if you think that the things are going to happen, the whole universe starts working for you. That is, I believe very strongly. Sam was the one reason, and then was another person, Mr. Rajesh. I don't know what also came into his mind, because he was having a little bit more experience than me doing international companies. So I would like to thank him. Actually, the more part was his. He took the decision and he forced Sam to accelerate the things very fast, and the timing was so perfect that there was a convention in Malaysia same month, and we happened to attend that Malaysia convention meeting. It was second convention, I think so. And then Sam was the one person who was telling us, but when we went to convention, I think almost 1,500, 2,000 people were there, and then it gave us a bigger perspective. So we can just realize that if it can happen in Malaysia, only 30 million people, and there are more than 30 million people in the place which I am staying, Mumbai. So just I was relating that the business can go very strong after attending that convention. Michael.
How many people did you bring along with the convention, Samir? Do you remember?
Actually, there were 5 tickets. So, but one of us didn't got a visa. And it is so unfortunate for him. Today also I think he's little bit reluctant, though he has bought the machine. He is not active that much. He is not active because I think the one most important reason was that he hadn't seen what we have seen that thing. So seeing is believing. So that was the main conviction that we got from the Malaysia visit.
Can I add something here also?
Yeah. Go ahead, Sam.
Yes, I think when I met you, Samir, that photo was taken on the It was taken on the once again. It was taken on the 7th of December. Okay, and you were actually at the convention about 2 weeks later. So that was 7th of December. So you actually came for the convention on the following month. It's about maybe the same month. It was like maybe 2 weeks later, and coming for the event, coming for the global convention with 1,500 people, right? That gave the people who came with you the confidence. You all could see that it can happen in Malaysia. It could also happen in India. And same thing, it's the same experience that I had. There's one guy from Dubai. His name is Jalal Zaitoni. Same thing. He came to Malaysia for the 2015 Global Convention in Kuala Lumpur, and he saw it. And so gentlemen, it is important that you take advantage of all this global convention for people to really get to see the big picture. It is a must. So events are there for you to make use of. You know, the Enagic events in Okinawa, the Enagic events in the US, in San Diego. Of course, this year, the two events in Okinawa and San Diego, Las Vegas this year had to be postponed because of the COVID-19. So go for the next one. Okay, over to you, Michael and Samir.
Yeah, thank you, Samir and Sam. It's much harder to catch a butterfly on your own. But if you are able to build a beautiful garden, like what Sam has done, creating activities, your people come into our beautiful Enagic garden, it's so much easier for you to recruit people and bring people into this team. I suppose that is the message you're trying to tell us, Samir. By the way, besides yourself making a decision to come into this business, were you getting any family support from your wife and relatives and things like that?
So actually, I think this is the same story, universal all over around the world. But again, I will like to thank her also. So every time we people seeing any seminars, trainings, or any concept, we just get motivated and just we happily come to our house, and then we we can just see that how our families, our beloveds look into our eyes. Now one more company, another thing, every time he's very happy. And somehow this time also she was happy, and she kept me going. That somehow, I don't know what was her feeling that time, but the thing matters because Sam was related to us. I had gone to his house previously also twice, so that is also one reason that I was trusting Sam also, and maybe my family also was thinking that these are the known persons, and this person are known to us also, me also, and her also, and the trust was so powerful maybe that time, and it helped us. It helped me.
Was your visit to Sam family a big help in your wife and you making a decision to join Enagic?
Yeah.
How did it help?
Actually, I alone was there, but we always share pictures, right?
Yeah, that's good. Now, how does your wife feel now that you are so famous and so successful in India?
She's also happy. Everybody is happy. The society, everybody looking at us, they have changed their spexes. So the whole new world has come to me. Thank you, Sam.
Yeah, it's good that you have discovered this business and have built a whole new world, whole new successful world for yourself and your family. I'm sure before your success, there's a lot of people who reject you. After your success, did it help? in changing their mind?
So this is a very important question, and actually, everybody should get prepared for it. So Sam came, and it was not like that that we started and everything was okay. It was not like that. It took almost 8 months when another friend of mine, Mr. Rajan, he started doing again. Rajan was also having so many of problems. Again, I will like to give full credit to Sam and Mingwei. Whatever they saw in me, they somehow they also saw that same thing in Rajan also. Actually, I was not knowing, but full credit to Sam and Mingwei. So the thing is that somebody should be there who should be a guiding figure for us, a coach like a teacher, not only a leader or manager or like that, but there should be some person who should be that experience also, not in whatever you are doing, but in experience in the life. So full credit to Sam that time also.
Well, I'm glad you have found a very good coach and mentor in guiding you so successful in this business. Now you are going to be a coach and mentor to your group too. What do you normally do to help your group grow?
Previously, see, we have to be example. We have to set an example. I am into a technical field for almost. I worked for a government firm for 18 years in automobile field. So I was having technical and automobile in India we say gadi. Gadi means car, and this is our body, right? This is our body. So gadi and body, and everything is the car also should move. It is also having life. When you start an self, you can if you ignition, you start the ignition. It also works like a human being only, and similarly our body is also same thing. So I was having that little bit background, right? Health related background. It was machine, but this is also a kind of machine. So that was one thing. Second thing, I was having an experience of 20 years in same field, right? And I was with that experience, I was let me tell you openly, I was very angry with Sam that time. I was thinking that I am a experienced person, I know everything, and why Sam is telling me don't do this, don't do that, listen to me, I am a business person, you networker think in another way, we business people think in another way. Actually, I was very angry at that time, and he told me that don't run here and there, just focus on one place at a time, just focus on one place at a time. And again, I will thank to the universe for that, not Sam, for me, that somehow again I changed my mind. I took the decision that yes, I have to listen to Sam. I have to listen to Sam. And one another reason was that when Sam came to me, he was a top distributor in whole Asia. So that thing also matter, and that inspired me to listen to him. And I will thank to my brain also for that to listen to Sam at that period of time, because people know me that I am a such kind of person, because that I usually don't listen to anybody, and that was a big reason for my previous success. And I have suffered big loss in previous companies also, despite of having in very good position with big teams also, because some reason, my personal reason, I didn't make that much. But this time, again with my experiences, I listened to Sam. Fortunately, I will again tell this thing that luck also should give favor, come in favor to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Samir. I'm glad you believe in the slogan, success breeds success. You saw Sam being a big success and you chose wisely to follow him. Pick him as a mentor, pick him as a coach. And what you mentioned just now was very important. I think can be very important to many of us who are beginning in this business. Do one thing at a time. Do it well before you go on to do something else. That's good. That's a beautiful experience that you have brought out to share with us. You are so far away from Sam. You're in India and Sam is in Malaysia. How do you communicate with each other to keep your energy going and to keep yourself being inspired to go on to build a business? Let us know about that. How do you communicate?
The communication was, I had a faith in Sam, trust in Sam. That was main. And I think Sam also had a trust in me because he also knows that I had a good experience. He had light a lamp. He came and he light a lamp. But we people, me and my team, everybody was putting oil in that lamp each and every time. So that was a thing. Communication was, I think it was all telepathy, maybe. Hardly, Sam, how many messages I have sent you in last 5 years? You can see that he also sent very, very less. We haven't talked about any problem in 5 years. Hardly few maybe. I think Michael, you were last week. You were there for that. When Sam asked, then only I spoke about my problem, my country's problem, my office problem. Agreed, Sam?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a good thing that you kept your complaining down so that you can focus on your business. That's wonderful. I like what you just mentioned. Oh, yeah, Sam. Yeah, go ahead.
Can I just say something here, Samir? I think all of us had challenges. Okay, I had my challenges initially, and Samir, you also had your challenges. We were having difficulty for the first few months. For the first few months, we were having difficulty in selling our machines, in getting people to come into the Kangen business, right? So it's going to be the same for every new people who are coming in new, right? Challenges are there. Challenges will be there for sure. So we managed to get India going after a good 8 months, I believe. So it takes a lot of perseverance. It takes a lot of patience. It takes a lot of hard work, right, and faith in what you do. So this is what everybody has to go through. Kangen, life will always be throwing you a challenge to test you, to test your faith, to test your determination and perseverance. So, and we pull it off, Samuel. And when I was very fortunate to have you because you're already with so many years experience in network marketing. So I'm so grateful that that I managed to get you on board. Okay.
Thank you. And one
I
time,
like what you say, Samir.
Sam told me one time that he was about to think that India is not going to work. That was also a time he was not happy with me. It was some April 2015.
Yes, if I may add on also, right? So when I went to India to open the market, I told myself I'll give myself 6 months to open the market, and if in this 6 months India don't take off, I have to cut my losses and pack my bags. So 6 months came, and we were still not getting the result that we wanted. I think we only saw about less than 50 machines in maybe 30 to 40 machines in 6 months. So, but I decided to extend by another 2 months. So it was in my extended 2 months that we found a guy from another city of India, which is in Hyderabad. One guy by the name of Dr. Pawan Kumar came to attend the Essential Kangen workshop in Kuala Lumpur in the month of August 2015. And the following month, I think from attending the Essential Kangen workshop, he saw the clarity. You know, he saw, I think for those of you who have attended, who here has attended the Essential Kangen workshop, can you just type in the chat group? Yes, all right. And because of the clarity that Dr. Pawan got from attending the Essential Kangen workshop, he called me up the following month and said, Sam, please come to Hyderabad. And when I got a call from Dr. Pawan, right, somebody calls you to go to their place, right, to support him. I'm only so glad. I'm only glad to hear people asking me for help, and we arranged to go to Hyderabad. My first time there ever to Hyderabad, because before that I've only been to Mumbai and Goa and Chennai. And in that weekend, Dr. Pawan, through his associates, packed in 150 people over 2 days. And we also did the Essential Kangen workshop there and then. And I keep attributing that the fire started in Hyderabad. But of course, then that sort of, that led to everybody was fired up after that. Then that's when now Mumbai is the biggest market in India. Okay. Michael?
Oh, wonderful. Yeah, thank you, Sam. Samir, you got something nice to share? You put up your hands, yes?
Hyderabad. Mingwei was there, Sam was there, and we were in the courtyard, Hyderabad, Sikandrabad, and the water coming from that hotel was reddish in color. So that time also Sam and those people thought that hey, this is not going to work in Hyderabad because the water quality is not good. But again, I will like to thank those local people from Hyderabad who took initiative to work on that source water. They found the right person, the plumbers, the local vendors, and that made the difference, because Sam coming from Malaysia or me going from Mumbai there wasn't going to work. The local guy who is working there should take the initiative, and see, whoever takes the initiative is going to get a big market share. So that was the thing that Hyderabad people started doing good. Thank you, Hyderabad people.
I like what you said just now, no? That it was Sam who light your lamp. And your lamp will go through all kinds of challenges. Now you're lighting lamps all over India. It's just like planting a seed. When your seeds germinate, you get a full round of good produce. Likewise, your business is now growing very, very well. How do you see the future of this Enagic business in India?
So yesterday also we had a meeting. Somebody was talking about science, body science, and all those things. Right? Everything is science, right?
Yes.
And second important thing, if you think in business perspective, math should be very good. And fortunately, we Indian people are very good in calculations, maths, right? So we Indian people know how to do jugards. So if they think that this is right, then for that right thing they can do anything, and the whole world knows us. So this is a very strongly a message you can put, and I hope all Indians are with me that our maths is very, very strong, and with this we can uh, do wonders in coming few years. This pandemic, you can see that though there was so many of challenges, so many of problems, but our calculations went correct. Last month also we almost crossed 2000 plus machine. Thank you for all Enagic distributors who contributed to these things. Right? Thank you.
Wow, that's great. 2,000 plus machines last month. It'll keep going. It'll keep growing. You'll become more and more prosperous and prosperous looking too, Samir. Uh,
Michael,
yeah, Sam, go
Michael,
ahead.
there's somebody here that I wish to acknowledge, without whom I wouldn't have gone to India.
Your wonderful
And
wife, Cora.
my ex-girlfriend Cora. So Samuel, Samuel, can you recall how you got to meet
Yeah,
me
Actually,
and Cora?
actually, let me tell you, if things are going to happen, it starts happening before the everything is all predestined. I was having a challenge in previous company. That company was happened to be from Malaysia, um, and I was having problems, and my team was having problems. We were not getting the product, and we were having orders. And to put that order, we went to Malaysia, and as luck could have it, I met Cora, uh, a new friend, industrialist, a business person, Mr. Sashi. He introduced me to Cora, and then Cora told that the director of that company, which we were having challenges, only we were wanted to put the orders. So it was Sam's friend or something like that. So then everything went. What we can say that everything happened rightly. Sam and Cora, they helped me. We happily came to India, and that is how we met Sam. The one thing was that I was having problem, and to solve that problem, I went to Malaysia. And if I wasn't having that problem, I wouldn't have gone to Malaysia, and I wouldn't have met Sam and Cora. So thank you, Sam, Cora, and to that company. That company's name is Fusion Excel. Again, it was on energy, and now also see, you can relate also. Our company's name is Enagic, so it is energy and magic. And this, I think this company was all designed for me only.
Okay, I think we should get Cora to say a few words here. What do you think, Samuel?
Yeah.
That will be very nice.
Welcome, Cora.
Cora, are you around? Cora, can you come on and say a thing or two? Cora, I'm unmuting you. Cora, are you here? Or you're not here?
I think she should
Okay.
because she just put some messages in.
Okay, never mind. We wait for her to be around
Okay.
before we get her on.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay, while waiting
Yeah.
for Cora to be around, Samir, may I ask you a few questions? Who are your target market now in India? Whom are you targeting, your group or yourself?
Actually, the figure you can see that it is 3 lakh rupees, almost 3 lakh rupees. So people, the one thing people's mind, it comes into the mind that they should find a niche people, rich people. That is what people are going wrong. Actually, what I did was see how I am. So I was having no money, I was having challenges, I was having problems, so many things were there. But I I started working with like-minded people like me. So all people, there are no rich people. All people were those who are was having fire in them. So, and I have previous my machines I have installed in very like very normal family. There was no place to um, uh, put the machine also. In their kitchen there was no place, and the water problems were there. So many things were there. Then few of the sales were those, and still I can see that almost 80% of India sale are uh, are not rich people. I think everybody will agree with me. Uh, so the thing is, change your water, change your life is very important. Whoever drinks our water is our prospect. So there is no target as such. Whoever is drinking our water is our prospect, and that is our market.
Okay.
Do you focus more on products or you focus more on building your group?
Of course, product should be good, but only product is not going to work. Of course, the plan also should be good, but plan always remain on the paper or on the board, right? So unless you work on the plan, it will not work. So company is good. Everybody knows that company is good. 46-year-old company, all over the world it is working. So focusing on all those things is not going to work. Of course, those things are very important. It is that it is it is me that is going to do the difference. That thing, if one realizes, then it is going to work. See, my weight was 55 kg, and if you don't have money, so many, if your mind is good, your body is good, then that vitamin M is not that there, then also it is not going to work. So the company is good, our upline is good, our product is good, our plan is good, everything is good, timing is good, everything is good. But people think that that is a mistake. People think that if everything is good, that why people are not buying from me. So it is all that comes to me only. So as people were sharing marathon and all those things, so when I started Enagic, I started updating me, upgrading me, taking informations, doing exercises. It was very difficult. At that time, I was not able to run for 2 minutes also. It's also my legs and everything was paining. Today, before this pandemic, not every day, but I think Vinod Kalia knows that I have shared my this thing also to him. I was running for 5 to 7 kilometers, right? So I started working on myself. So for the message is that we have to look yourself, because everything is good. If everything is good, then we have to check ourselves. That is the most important thing. Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Michael.
Thank you, Samir. I like what you have to share, because a lot of people like us are in Malaysia. We couldn't imagine how India, in such a short while, can build such a big business. We thought this machine is so expensive. How could the Indian people afford? So what you said is quite right, lah. It's the same thing, happening around the world. It relates to us. And what you mentioned just now is very, very important. Is the fire in your belly? Is the determination in yourself to want to succeed that help overcomes a lot of challenges? I like what you have to say, and I think it'll relate to many of us. It's the singer, not the song.
Can I share the PPT?
Yeah. Go ahead.
But before that, Simon, before that, Manda, Manda. Before that,
Samir.
Samir, can we, before you share the PowerPoint, can we get, Cora is now ready to come on air now. Are we okay?
Okay, welcome, Cora.
Hi,
Cora,
everyone.
you can come on.
Hi. Good afternoon, everyone. Sam has asked me to share what I think of India, actually. To be honest with you, I have a lot of fears with Indians, because when I was young, my parents always, when they're angry at me and if I don't do anything right, they'll tell me, I'll call an Indian man to catch you. I don't know why, but that stuck to me. It stuck to me all my life, and I'm really scared of Indians. But somehow or other, me and Sam always say we were probably Indians our past lives, because we have quite a few good Indian friends. So I guess that's what somehow or other, that was what drew us to being in India. Number two, is that for Samir's sharing just now with regards to having met me and having solved some problems, what I would like to share is that whatever we do in our life, we must do it from the heart and we must do it unconditionally, right? Give with no expectation. Help others with no expectation. Help your downlines because you do not know who they can bring for you, right? If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't happen, so what? It doesn't matter, we can go next. So my philosophy, which I adopted from Zig Ziglar, is that you can get everything in life that you want if you help enough other people get what they want. So do things for others unconditionally, and when they get what they want, you get what you want. So it's a win-win in life. Okay, that's all I have to share. Thank you.
Thank you, Cora. Thank you for the wonderful message that you have shared. You are making somebody smile from one end. look at Sam smiling, hearing you talk, hearing you share. You are a great leader in our team, our great team leader. Thank you. Samir,
Yeah.
do you have anything to say personally to Cora now that she's on air?
I think for her, my thanks is very enough. Thank you, Cora, and thank you, Sam. The whole family, Sam and Sia family.
Thank you, Samir. Samir, by the way, you were saying that about 80% of those who bought from you doesn't come from the rich group. Can you please amplify on that?
I think the same is with the whole world. I think it is same because actually this product is more important for the people um, who are not that rich. Only getting insurance or mediclaim is not going to work, because if our health is good, then only we can do wonders. Everybody knows that. So health is wealth. So I think whole the every animals actually, not only human beings, every animals whoever are living, and whoever wants to live happily, strongly healthy, they should have uh, our Kangen water, right? Good water, and that is the right actually, human right.
You were sharing with me the other day this wonderful phrase. I think a lot of people will benefit from this if you share a little bit more. Get your rank first, then you go sideways. Would you like to share with us a bit more about this?
Same thing. My two 1As are dash 3 dash 3. One is dash 4 and one is dash 3. So again, the experiences counted here. So what we did, we first focused on few people, few lines, one, two, maybe say 3 lines. And after, according to our plan, that everybody knows that the different slabs. So if we focus on few people only, then only we can manage them, then only we can be able to help them, and then only we can grow according to our plan, and then we can start our sidelines, because the sidelines going wide is also very important. The important thing I will like to mention here is that, so 1A, 1A, it is 2A, right?
Yes.
1A, 2A. Then 3A, you are having few people. And then before going to 4A, what I did was I became plumber. So before 2A to 4A, 3A to 4A, I become plumber. With my technical background also, I was able to do the things. I was able to share, help those people. Services were very important. Service is very important. If you are able to give service to your, say, 10, 50, 25, 50 people, as Cora said, that try to achieve 1% effort of the 100 people rather than 100 people of your own. So for that we have to help. So that if you are able to help your few people, it is very difficult to help big team. But in the beginning only, if the one button is right, the first button is right, then you can put correctly, right? Every the shirt you can put correctly. So the first thing is that let people see that you are not only a leader, you are not only a manager, you are not only an instructor, you are a friend, you are there for them to help. So I think this is very important, Michael.
Yes, I agree with you, Samir. Thank you for mentioning that. We are not only leaders in this business, we also are friends to them. And like you say, go look for people who got the same kind of belly fire. Those who have got fire and energy in wanting to fire themselves up to do this business and do it well. People who got the hunger for success. Wonderful. How do you look at online business, Samir?
Online business is good, as by default now we are online only. So we need not have to do extra things. We should have the knowledge. Technology, we should have the knowledge of all the technologies. We should go for that. But facts, we have to understand that today, not only network marketing or direct selling, today 90% of the business throughout the world are still happening offline. So this thing we have to remember, 90%, over 90% of the business today also, all traditional everything, it is happening offline. So online is good, but online we can just get the context to fill our funnels. To fill the funnels, you try to go online, but after all, in the end, the physical thing is very important. Michael.
I, I like what you have to say, Samir, because recently over the lockdown, a lot of people are zooming here and zooming there, and a lot of people are placing so much importance on online. That some of my distributors are so crazy about it that they've forgotten how to share water. They're not prepared to do what, as you say, the basic job of eyeball to eyeball sharing water, eyeball to eyeball doing demos, physically doing demos, conducting meetings. Those are very important. We should not just throw away. How many percent of your business comes from online? Would you know, Samir?
I don't have that figures, but my personal is that the all people I have introduced are the known person. Only Gurpreet Singh was my online Facebook friend, or else everybody uh, was a person to person only.
Thank you for sharing that. So it gives great credence to what I just mentioned. Don't throw away your normal business tactics while chasing after your online business, because you may not get the volume for you to sustain this business. It's a simultaneous type of journey, online plus offline, as we are doing. You agree with that, Samir?
Correct.
Thank you for sharing that. And if, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who are listening in, if you've got any special questions that you would like to ask Samir, you may put it in the chat box. But please direct your questions that's relevant to today's topic. Okay. You were mentioning something about Rumi's experience, how it helped you in some way in building this. Can you share on that, Samir?
Yeah. Romy and my experience are almost same. Romy was got uh, came into a network marketing direct selling business when he was 27, 28. I was also same. Romy had 20 years of experience, me also 20 years of experience. Then Enagic came to me, and today Romy is 64, what he has shared. So today I am 54. So I can see my 10 years from now also. If I uh, follow Romy, so 10 years then I can see what my position will be and how I will be. So these are the things.
You are already so successful, Samir. Can you imagine 10 years from now, how rich are you going to be in terms of money and in terms of experience, the joy in sharing this product and income with so many people in India. You are going to be a celebrity there. I can foresee that for you.
I had already said that. Today I am 54. Romy is 64. So 10 years from now, I will be like Romy Vadra.
Yeah, you are going to be enjoying a
So I
very
do
rich.
not have to tell from my side that how much I am going to earn, what I am going to have positions and all those things. So just a message that I am following Romy.
You are going to have a very rich and a happy life. I'm sure before doing Enagic, you must have done something else because from the way you're mentioning, you have been in the MLM business for at least 10 years. Share with us some of the experience that you had compared to Enagic. Because out there are lots of us who are still wondering, no, is there something even better out there other than Enagic? But you are from out there, finally picking us. Can you let us know some of your experience?
Experiences was all good. We had a nice experience. We actually previously I was having inferiority complexes. I was not able to speak. I was not able to. I was not. I was very shy to go on the stage also. But thanks to network marketing, by default, by love or by liking these things, we automatically we went on the stage and we started speaking. I don't know how I started speaking. It was very now also it is very difficult for me to talk with few people, but I am sometimes I am also surprised, get surprised at how I am able to speak on the stage. Though I might be I'm not that good speaker, but the system is like that. You have to go on the stage, you have to speak with the people, you have to understand what people are thinking. So this if anybody is into this network marketing thing, he has to go all the way from this the process. And if the system is good, if the things are all good, just give it out, just go with the flow. Just don't
Go
try
with the
to do
flow.
any
Thank you.
extra. Don't try to be extra. Don't try to become extra. Do what you try to be what you are. If you are good, you try to be good. Don't try to do some extra. There are chances that people will start disliking you. People like you as you are, right? Because they know you, the known people don't know you, that how you are. People like to know how you are. Even if they are new to you, few days after few days they will start knowing that how Samir is and how he was trying to be. See, people will after few days also they will come to know how we are, right? And this the whole business is on relation only, right?
Yeah, thank you, Samir. I'm glad you mentioned this because this is exactly said by Tony Robbins in the earlier what they call video that Sam played. No? People like people who are like themselves. People like you because you're humble. You're a easygoing person, easy to talk to, easy to relate your stories to others. Can you please share with us 3 recruiting techniques that have helped you build your business?
Actually, recruiting, it is very difficult because I'm not that
But
such.
you're doing so well.
Yeah, but I can make people get the sale from their side. So I think I am able to inspire others. I am able to inspire others to work. Actually, it is very difficult because getting sale is very easy. Getting recruit also very easy, right? Actually, we have to select our tribe. That is why I was telling that I will share my PPT. So
Oh,
it
yeah.
will be very fast.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
yes,
go
go
ahead,
ahead.
go ahead, go ahead.
I hope everybody can see this.
Yes.
First thing, before getting into the business, we have to understand what business we are into. I like Sam's training. Clarity leads you to power. So that training is also very important from Sam, and that continuously that kept into my mind. This PPT I am showing it for last 10 years plus, right? This is not new. 10 to 15 years old it is. So we all know that population is increasing day by day, and it is going to affect our food production. One person's habits are going to affect other person's habit. In pandemic, we understand that these are the things, because if anybody is not behaving right, the other person is going to affect. And without chemical fertilizers, if uh, half of the world is going to starve. So these things we have to accept. And a newborn baby is going to degrade the environment for his lifetime. But this is not a reason to deny the right to life and human dignity, isn't it? And we did not have to worry also, because for this government is there. Every country is having government, and what government does is government makes laws, collect taxes, and print money, right? And there, here we are, because of the growing population, it is going to affect our health also, and it is going to affect our wealth also. We now know that many people today are not able to sleep because of money related issues. And coming to our concept, health concept, we know that everything is cell. If cell is healthy, we are healthy, right? And cell needs nutrition, cell needs good kind of water, good air, sunlight, everything. Cell, if cell has these things, cell will remain healthy, and we will also remain healthy. And this is not enough. We have to exercise also. Only kangan water, good water, and all those things, motivation is not going to work, and unless we are working for it. We are the brand ambassadors for our company. We are brand ambassadors to Enagic. So the first rule is we have to act like this only. So we have to exercise, and the mind is very important. See, 90% of the people going to the doctor, they know that the reasons are psychosomatic, psychological, right? Those are the reasons. Every diseases, the number one, the people come is 90% of the people go to see their doctor is are the psychological reasons only. So here we have to understand what business we are into. We are into Kangan business, and I think we are MDs. We have to understand these things, that every people like is different. Every person coming to us is different. So we have to understand that thing, and we have to um, work like MDs only. So this is very old uh, picture, network marketing versus traditional marketing. I will not go into it. Method of sharing information with people that results in moving product from manufacturer to the customer. But I will like to emphasize on this word. This word is called as community. And this word community, to understand this, it almost took years for me to understand this word community. Then this community is not only the Enagic people, the community in bigger perspective, you will see that this community, every person in this universe, in this world, in this globe, whoever is doing network marketing is our relative. That person is our friend. If not, try to make him as your friend, no matter what company he is into. The day will come. Michael, you have asked me a question that how you are doing. This is the key for everybody, not only me. So secret in network marketing is that there is no secret in network marketing, and you shouldn't keep any secret. So this is not a secret. This is the community. You have to understand. Nobody in other companies, not our that competitor or like that. Don't try to create competitor by having a business mentality. Big company, big plan, and all those things, big product. Just be humble. Think that we are into this is the community, and community of people, like-minded people, only can do wonders. So I think this we have to understand, and we have to understand that Cora has told that Indians. She was having some mindset or something. Everybody have their mind, some because of their past experiences, and this is I think this story is I think almost 2,500 years ago, 2,000 years back. Aesop has written this story, right? There are almost many fables of Aesop, lion and the mouse. So nobody is small, nobody is big. Everybody can help each other, rather whether that person is big or small. So this picture I wanted to share because everybody knows that people like to hear stories. People are good at telling stories. So everybody know that have their own story, and people like to live in their stories. Here I will again like to repeat is, people like to listen to stories, people like to tell the stories, and people like to live the stories also. So people, no matter which company they are, which background they are having, everybody are living in their own stories. So as a business owner, as a visionary, you have to understand that people are living their stories. If only you can understand their stories, and if you can relate with that, and if you can participate in their stories, people will start liking you. And then only then, if people, when they start liking you, and then only then they will listen to you. Only then they will listen to you. Only then they will start understand what you are telling, what value you want to give, what help you want to give, right? If only you can relate to their stories, because everybody are living into their stories, right? You are also living in that story. Your story is big company, big plan, big product. I am this, I am that. That is my story. That is our stories. But other people are also living their stories. They are also big person in their field, maybe. So we have to understand that. Then we can, if only we can match our frequency, only then the things are going to happen. Then here you have to create authority and influence. And how you are going to create authority and influence? It is by helping people, right? May I help you is not going to work. May I help you is not going to work. People understands everything. People see everything. People knows everything, right? The authority will only be created by actually helping them. People will see that Michael is Michael is, how Sam is, how Samir is, how Kora is. People knows everything. If we go like that, only helping people without any expectation, people sees us, the whole universe watch us, right? And people will like you, and then they will sign up with you. My all seven lines are there. I think everybody will agree that I didn't try to sell them. Actually, they wanted to buy and they selected me. They wanted to buy and they selected me, right? So this is a strong message, and I will like to end up with our Mr. Oshiro's message. Just try to help one person achieving true health. I think this picture is telling more than 1,000 words. I hope everybody understand what this picture is. I need not have to explain what this picture is. And this is how Sam came to me. He helped me, and this is how I was able to work with my people. Work with my actually those were not my people. Those everybody are friend to me, known to me for many years, and that is how a big thing had happened. It is not a miracle. It is not just circumstances, not a coincidence. So this is the thing. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Samir. You say you're not a good speaker. You say you're a shy speaker. How could it be? You have done so well just now. I like what you have to say. I think it relates to a lot of people, and it's going to serve as a very big motivation to many of us who wants to do this business in the proper way, like you, succeeding. One last question. When we had a chit chat last week, you were mentioning that you're going to shift into a new apartment or something like that. Is that correct?
Yeah.
So it's like change your income, change your life.
Yeah.
You want to say something about it? How proud your family is going to be when you shift into a new environment?
Yeah, the thing is, I will like to again quote the one was true health. Again, I will like to say people that change your water, change your life is that important. But the word, it is a Kangen water, and we know the meaning of Kangen. Kangen is back to origin. So we all know what are the importance. Actually, I have bought a house where my childhood has was there for almost my childhood was there. So it was very emotional to me also. The same place where I was grown, right? And now again I'm going back to that place, back to origin.
But back to the origin, in a
Yeah.
more comfortable environment where your whole family can enjoy and feel proud of you and your achievement. Wonderful. Thank you very much, Samir. Sam, you got anything to add on, Sam? Or Cora?
Yeah, okay. I'm indeed very grateful to Samuel for being my access to India. So thank you so much, Samuel. So without you, I wouldn't have India. So thank you so much. Thank you for being our guest speaker today as well. So thank you to you and your Indian team, everybody, all the leaders, all the distributors, everybody, all the Indian distributors who are in on this call now. Okay. So the time is almost up. I just want to allow me to introduce the next big speaker. We have a 6A distributor, Jillian from Kota Kinabalu. So now we try to mix our speakers. Sometimes we get the most highest ranking leaders, and then after that we will also get the new 6A distributor. Sometimes we may even bring in a 5A distributor to speak. Okay. So next week we'll be having Jillian from Kota Kinabalu. He is actually appeared as one of our speakers for the 40, from ordinary to extraordinary. So Michael, I hand it over to you to conclude the meeting.
Thank you very much, Sam. Thank you, Cora. And especially, let's give a big round of applause to our great guy, Samir Potdar. Let's give him a big round of applause. Samir, thank you very much. You're a big inspiration to a lot of people, to me too. Okay, thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. And before we go, we also like to thank all of you who have stayed back right up to this meeting. I'm sure you have got a lot of value from Samir's sharing. And also, we would like to say a word of thanks to our technical team, team members who have helped out today, Herman, Simon, KP, and also, please remember to say a word of thanks to the lamp, to the light of our team, Cora and Samsia. You lit a lamp, and the lamp is now spreading throughout the world. Even then, after having lit a lamp, your lamp is still shining bright. Thank you very much. And please stay healthy and stay safe. We'll meet each other again tomorrow, next week. Thank you.
Okay, can I get everybody to put on your big smile? I'm going to take a screenshot of all the photographs here. So put on your best smile, turn on your camera. Are y'all ready? All right, go. Okay, one more time. I'm going to go to the second page. Okay, have a bit of gesture. All right. Okay, I'm going to go to the next page. Oh, yes, all the smiling faces. All right, great, man. Okay, now I'm going to unmute everybody for you to say your highs and byes. You can, how do I do this, Heyman? How do I allow people to unmute themselves rather than unmuting them? Okay.
It's
so
done,
y'all
it's
can,
done. Thank you.
y'all can unmute yourself if you wish to.
Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye, everybody. Take care, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Thank you. Great sharing.
Love you guys.
Thank you.